जी धन्यवाद शाहिद आपका. We are turning our attention now towards some news that's coming in from the courtrooms. The Supreme Court of India has dismissed the writ petition filed by Justice Yashwant Varma of the Allahabad High Court challenging the Lok Sabha Speaker's decision to form an inquiry committee as per the Judges Inquiry Act 1968 in the impeachment motion moved against him in relation to the discovery of unaccounted cash at his official residence. A bench comprising Justice Dipankar Datta and Justice Satish Chandra Sharma pronounced the judgment. The judgment was reserved on January 8th after hearing senior advocate Mukul Rohtogi for Varma and Solicitor General of India Tushar Mehta for the Lok Sabha Secretariat. Joining us live on the broadcast is my colleague Sambhav Sharma with more on this. Sambhav, we are hearing that the Supreme Court of India has dismissed the writ petition that was filed by Justice Yashwant Varma. Could you take us through the details of what it was and why it was actually dismissed?
Well, in a latest development from the Supreme Court in the Justice Yashwant Varma case, where Justice Yashwant Varma has challenged the constituting a three-member panel by the Lok Sabha Speaker. That particular petition has been dismissed by the Supreme Court two-judge bench of Justice Dipankar Datta and Justice Satish Chandra Sharma of the Supreme Court. The two-judge bench earlier heard the arguments, as you rightly pointed out, of the senior advocate Mukul Rohtogi, who appeared for Justice Yashwant Varma, and Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, who appeared for Lok Sabha Secretariat. The bone of contention, the question raised by Justice Yashwant Varma was in his petition, where he challenged the role of Lok Sabha Speaker in constituting this three-member committee probe panel under the Judges Inquiry Act 1968 to probe into the allegations of the cash haul allegedly found at Justice Yashwant Varma's residence while he was the judge of the Delhi High Court. Later on, he was transferred to Allahabad High Court. Now he is the sitting judge of the Allahabad High Court, and this three-member panel was constituted by Lok Sabha Speaker. This particular issue was challenged by Justice Yashwant Varma in the Supreme Court. After detailed argument, Supreme Court earlier reserved the judgment. Later on today, the Supreme Court has passed this judgment dismissing Justice Yashwant Varma's petition. And the main point raised in the petition was that despite impeachment notices being moved by the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha on the same day, the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla proceeded to constitute the committee on his own without awaiting the Rajya Sabha chairperson's decision on the admission of the motion or holding the mandatory joint consultation as prescribed by law, and which is contrary to Section 3, Clause 2 of the Judges Inquiry Act 1968. So this was the petition in the Supreme Court, where senior advocate Mukul Rohtogi, appearing for Justice Yashwant Varma, made certain arguments as to why this three-member panel must not be constituted just by the Lok Sabha only. It should also be consulted with the Rajya Sabha and everything. So these were the arguments made by Mukul Rohtogi. On the other hand, Solicitor General Tushar Mehta made arguments for Lok Sabha Secretariat and said that why this panel should move forward, and there's inquiry or probe into the allegation should happen. Later on, after detailed argument, Supreme Court earlier reserved the judgment on 8th of January, and today Supreme Court has dismissed. So it's a setback for Justice Yashwant Varma from the Supreme Court. As right. Now it's a go ahead for this three-member panel to probe into the allegations.
Right. All right. Thank you so much, Sambhav, for all those inputs on that story. We are turning our attention now towards some other news.